Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. I really appreciate it. If you're new, please think about liking and subscribing if you like the content. A couple weeks ago I had done a video on the Model 64 from Smith & Wesson, this guy right here, and I explained I got this used. It's a law enforcement trade-in, and it's you know, it's older, it's not in bad shape by any means. It's got a few scratches on it, needs a little bit of refinishing. He suggests I do a refinishing video, which is on the agenda, and we will be looking for that video here in the future. First thing though I was going to do is replace the grips, and this came with these rubber oversized grips. They're actually very comfortable. There's nothing wrong with them at all, but I was going to shine it up, make it a little bit nicer, and I want to replace it with some nice wooden grips. So I went on Amazon and found these grips here. They're pretty nice. I'll do some close-ups for them so you can take a look at them a little closer. But I thought we'd change them out on the gun, let you kind of see how they look with the wooden grips on them, and then we'll move further and do the full kind of cleanup of the gun, and we'll present it at the end as a finished gun. But thought these might be interesting. I'll put links to these below. They are affiliate links, so if you're interested, please take a look. It helps the channel. But stick around, we'll take a look and we'll swap them out on the tabletop. Alright, so here's the Model 64 with the rubber grips. We're going to take those off and just put the wooden grips on that I picked up. In case you're curious, these were from Smooth Industries. They're both for the round and square butt from Amazon. So no matter which ones you have, these grips will fit. We'll take a look at the differences between the round and the square butt when I pull this off. But all we do is take out this screw. Once we get it loose, we can take off. We can take off that grip pretty easy, actually. We'll set those aside. But you can see inside of here, this was for a round butt, what they call a round butt. I don't know how well it comes in. There we go. It's got an angle here. So if you had a square butt gun, these wouldn't fit. The square butt actually comes down square like this at a right angle, or a little bit of an angle. Wouldn't say it's a right angle, but where this hatched area is, that would actually be cut out. You can see on the gun itself how it's rounded here. Square butt actually comes down straight and cuts across. So this is considered the round butt. On the K frames, K and L frames, they usually put together on the same. Next, we'll just take apart the grips here, same fashion, small flat tip screwdriver. You see these have the silver medallions in them. I think some of the Smith & Wessons actually had gold or a copperish one, but this goes nicely with the stainless steel gun. And you can see these are made for both. Where we had the hatch cut out of, or the hatching on this one. Let's see if we can set it down here. Where we got the edge here, where it's filled in. Here we have it completely cut out. So you'll see when we put the grip on, is actually going to just come around here. It'll still fit, but it's designed to use both the round butt or the square butt guns. Okay, so we'll just set this on top. As you can see, it'll fit right in that way nicely. Get in there snug. The other piece goes right on top. Kind of pop together, kind of line everything up. Once we get it, do the same thing. We just tighten down that screw. I always like to shake it around a little bit, kind of move it, make sure it all fits there nice and snug, and then tighten her down all the way. And there it is. Pretty easy to change out. Makes a big difference on the gun, I think. These are really nice. They're a little lighter than I thought they would be, but actually they came out very nice. It does have some changes in the wood and the coloring you can see there. A little bit lighter on the fingers, but the seams meet up very nicely. It's very nicely made. So the only thing I saw here is a little bit on the bottom where it's cut out, not as perfect around that trigger guard area, but nothing you can do with it. Just a little light sandpaper, you could take that off a little bit. But other than that, it's very solid, very nice hand grip. Checkering is very nice and deep around the edges here, and the checkering itself on the hatching is very nice. The medallions seem to be holding in there, or in there pretty well. Once we fired a few times, if I have any issues, I will definitely let you know about these popping out. But even if they do, they're very easy to put back in. But I think the silver medallions go very nicely with the stainless steel. Like I said earlier, we're going to do a refinish on this whole gun. You can see there's little marks on the trigger guard that need to be buffed out. There's a couple scratches here and there. We'll shine her up a little bit, make her look pretty again, put the new grips on it, and we'll go from there and let everybody see it. Fantastic gun though. If you didn't watch the other review, I'll put a card to it here as well. But this is a fantastic little, or not so little I should say, 38 special. Again, it's plus P rated. Very nice grip on that gun though, I'll tell you. Very impressed with it. Didn't know what to expect buying off Amazon, but I will say it's a very nice grip. Okay, so that's just a quick video swapping the grips out on the Smith & Wesson Model 64. Like I said before, stick around, we'll do a refinishing video on it. That one's gonna take a little bit longer to do, but I'll put that together and we'll put that online and see it with the grips, the new grips, kind of shined up, everything, and how it came out. So stick around and watch that video. Again, if you haven't liked and subscribed, I really appreciate it. Thank you for everybody for watching the video, and we will talk to you again soon.